There we go. All right, today's date is July 6th, 2022. In Baylor County, Texas, I call cause number 11697. In the interest of Stiles, Chase, Neal. What says the state?
The state is ready, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Ms. Ware. Present by audio and video is Cassandra Brunkow. Are you ready to proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. The court's file reflects that Joshua Neal was served with notice of these proceedings back on April 22nd of 2022. The return of service has been in the court's file in excess of 10 days, and there is no answer or appearance on behalf of Mr. Neal. This hearing was set for 9:30 and it's now approximately 9:50. So we are proceeding to default. Ms. Ware, you may call your first witness.
Your Honor, the state calls Cassandra Sue Brunkow.
Ms. Brunkow, would you raise your right hand, please?
Oh, that's the wrong hand.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give should be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. All right, Ms. Ware.
Your Honor, before I begin, the state requests that the acknowledgement of paternity that was signed by Mr. Neal and attached to our pleading be marked as State's Exhibit 1 and entered into evidence.
All right, admitted as states number 1. I also take judicial notice of the contents of the court's file, including the pleadings of the Attorney General.
Ma'am, would you please state your name for the record?
Cassandra Sue Bronco.
And are you the mother of Stiles Chase Neal, born May 30th of 2019?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And Joshua Neal is the father of that child, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You signed an acknowledgement of paternity probably at the hospital stating that he was the father, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, did you and Mr. Neal live together after your son was born?
Yes,
Okay. When did two of you separate?
a year ago.
Okay. Are you requesting retroactive child support back to a year ago when you separated, or do you want to just start from here on out?
Just start from here on out.
Okay. And you understand that you can't ask for retroactive child support at a later date?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Has Mr. Neal been visiting the child?
Yes.
Okay. What have the two of you been doing regarding possession?
If he calls, ask for him, I'll just allow him to get him, and then he'll call me and let me know whenever he's going to bring him back.
Okay. And the two of you live in Seymour, not very far from each other.
Yes, ma'am. I live in Seymour. He lives in Red Springs. It's about like a 5-minute drive.
Okay. And you don't have any objection to the court entering the standard possession order for children over 3 years old and people that live less than 50 miles apart, which is the expanded standard possession, which I've explained to you. If when school starts, you could have the child, pick up the child from school, return the child from school if he chooses to do that every other weekend, and there are possessions in there for Thursdays and things like that. You understand?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you understand the order will also say that possession and access is as mutually agreed upon between the two of you. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. But if you chose to have your son every other weekend with this expanded standard possession order, that would not be an issue, correct?
No, ma'am. Wouldn't be an issue with me.
Okay. How is your son insured for medical insurance?
Medicaid. He
Okay.
gets Superior Health.
Okay. Do you have health insurance available through a job or any other source at a reasonable cost?
No, ma'am. No,
And to your knowledge, Mr. Neal is not providing health insurance. Is that correct?
no, ma'am. To my knowledge, no.
Okay. Do you know what Mr. Neal does for a living?
He works on the wind turbines.
Okay. And was he doing that when the two of you were together?
When I got pregnant with his son, he got a job on the wind turbines.
Okay. And you are requesting that the court set current child support based on his current income or approximate gross monthly income of $1,978. Is that correct?
Oh, that's a lot.
Sorry. You're requesting that the court set child support based on his monthly gross income of approximately $1,978, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And is there anything else you want to tell the court regarding any of these issues I've asked you about? You haven't had the opportunity to tell the court.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. The state has no further questions, Your Honor.
Okay. What's the state requesting, ma'am?
Your Honor, the state would request that the court find that Joshua Neal has a duty to support the child based on the acknowledgement of paternity, which has been entered into evidence, that the court appoint the parties joint managing conservators with Ms. Brunkow having the exclusive right to determine the child's primary residence. The child is on a government health plan. The state would request that Mr. Neal be ordered to pay $62 a month medical support beginning the 1st of August of 2022. And that child support be set at $335 a month, beginning the 1st of August of 2022. Since Ms. Brunkow is not requesting retroactive support, the state would request that the court enter a 0 retroactive child support, medical support judgment at this time, and that the court order Mr. Neal to pay court costs as billed by the Baylor County District Clerk no later than the 1st of August of 2023. And that is what the state is requesting, Your Honor.
All right. Well, based on the testimony and evidence, then I do find that Mr. Neal is the biological father of Styles Chase Neal, in order that the parent-child relationship is established for all legal purposes. I'm appointing these parties as joint managing conservators with Ms. Brunkow to determine the child's primary residence. They can agree to visitation however they want, and then if there's a disagreement, I'm entering the standard visitation. I'm granting the state's request for medical support of $62 a month and child support of, was it $335?
Yes, Your Honor.
Starting August 1st of 2022, and court costs due by August of 23. If there are any medical bills not covered by the Medicaid, each parent will pay half. Is there any other relief I need to address?
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
All right. Then if you would please prepare that order for my signature, I'm going to sign off on it. There is a period of 3 business days, Ms. Brunkow, during which anybody could request a new hearing. If you or Mr. Neal do that, you get a new hearing in front of the district judge, and she would start over and make her own decision. But if nobody does that, this order starts to become final, and you should get a copy in the mail in about 2 weeks by regular mail or email, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Good luck to you and your son. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for appearing today, ma'am.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.